All right, guys, here we have some New York strip steaks, one of my personal favorites. I have to cook this up for the fam. All right, so we're not going to use this pink Himalayan salt when we're cooking with steaks. We're going to use that one right there that I just gave the okay on. That is some Celtic salt from Whole Foods, and I like to bind it with avocado oil. So I grab this, add a little bit of here, add a little bit of there of that avocado oil. And a lot of people miss this step right here with steaks. This is probably my, God knows, like my 100th time cooking a steak. A lot of people fail to leave the steaks at room temperature for about 30 to 40 minutes till it gets a little, a little warmer to room temp, because when you grab your steaks and you just don't let them sit there, you just grab them off the fridge and you throw them in the grill, they're not going to cook evenly, just to let you guys know. But make sure you always salt them, secondly, generously with salt. I always do my salt, and I always have to add pepper. Another one that I like to add to that is granulated garlic powder, because that just sets it, it just gives it that extra flavor. But in all honesty, when you cook steak, you can't go wrong with just salt and pepper. That's the honest truth. Everyone else that's adding like this crazy rub, you really don't need that. When I've had, people come over and they try it, they're always like, hey man, salt and pepper. They're always like, man, this is so good. All right, nonetheless. So once you got that stuff all flavored up, make sure that you also preheat your Weber or your grill. This is a propane Weber. I've let this thing preheat for about 10 to 15 minutes on high. So it's been cooking there. These grates aren't cold. So once I set these bad boys down, I go ahead and I'll season the other side. But look at those grates right there. Look at those marks. So I like to turn these about 45 degrees every time that they've been there for a couple minutes. And everybody knows your grill. You should know your grill. You guys might flip it like after 2 minutes, some guys after 4, depending on how hot your grill gets. But after you do that, check out what we have here on the plate now. This really nice marbled steak with some mashed potatoes. And look at that cut. Nice and pink. It was so juicy and flavorful, guys. You guys got to cook this, guys. It's simple.